Welcome to GS Coin. If you love collecting rare and valuable coins, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into two special Canadian pennies, the 1952 and 2002 Canadian 1-cent coins. Are these coins just worth 1 cent, or could they be hiding a big surprise? Stick around as we explore their history, rarity, and market value in dollars. History and design. The Canadian 1-cent coin has been a part of the country's currency for over a century. Though Canada stopped minting pennies in 2012, many older versions are now sought after by collectors. 1952 Canadian 1-cent coin. This coin is significant because 1952 was the last year of King George VI's reign. The reverse side features the classic two maple leaves design by G.E. Kruger Gray, which has been on Canadian pennies since 1937. On the obverse, we see the portrait of King George VI, designed by T.H. Paget, with the Latin inscription, Georgius Sextus Dei Gratia Rex et Indiae Imperator, meaning George VI, by the grace of God, King and Emperor of India. Specifications. Composition. 98% copper, 0.5% tin, 1.5% zinc. Weight, 3.24 grams. Diameter, 19.05 millimeters. Mintage, 67,058,484 2002 Canadian 1-cent coin. The 2002 penny marks. Queen Elizabeth II's Golden Jubilee 50 years on the throne. The reverse still features the two maple leaves, but the obverse showcases a special portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Dora de Pettery Hunt. Specifications. Composition. 94% steel, 4.5% copper, 1.5% nickel, plated steel. Weight. 2.35 grams. Diameter. 19.05 millimeters. Mintage. 716,853,000. Rarity and value in today's market. Let's get to the part everyone is waiting for. How much are these pennies worth today? 1,952 Canadian 1-cent coin value, circulated condition, good to very fine. 50 cents to $2 USD extremely fine, minimal wear. $3 to $7 USD uncirculated condition, brilliant or choice uncirculated. $10 to $30 USD graded coins, MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC. $50 to $200 USD special errors that increase value, doubled dies or off-center strikes. $100 to $500 plus USD repunched mint marks. $50 to $300 USD 1-cent coin value. Circulated condition, good to very fine. 10 cents to 50 cents USD, extremely fine, minimal wear. $1 to $3 USD, uncirculated condition, brilliant, or choice uncirculated. $5 to $15 US, graded coins, MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC, $20 to $75 US. While the 2002 penny had a high mintage, some minting errors or uncirculated versions can still sell for much more. Conclusion. So, are the 1952 and 2002 Canadian 1-cent coins worth more than a penny? Absolutely. The 1952 penny is much more valuable due to its age and historical significance, while the 2002 penny can still be a great collector's piece in uncirculated condition or with minting errors. Do you have a 1952 or 2002 Canadian penny in your collection? Check your coins and let me know in the comments. You might have a hidden treasure. Money fire. Next up, the 1985 Canadian 1-cent coin. Could this small copper coin be worth more than just 1 cent? Let's explore its history, key varieties, and current market value in dollars. History and design. The Canadian 1-cent coin has a long and rich history, circulating in Canada from 1858 until 2012, when it was officially discontinued. The 1985 penny is a special year because it comes in two distinct varieties that affect its rarity and value. Obverse, front design. Features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine. This was the second portrait of the Queen used on Canadian coins. The legend reads, Elizabeth II D.G. Regina, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, reverse, back, design. Displays the iconic two maple leaves on a single twig, designed by George Kruger Gray. The word Canada is at the top, and the date 1985 is at the bottom. The mint mark is absent, as these coins were produced by the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa. Specifications. Key details of the 1985 Canadian 1-cent coin. Composition: 98% copper, 0.5% tin, 1.5% zinc. Weight: 2.5 grams. Diameter: 19.05 millimeters. Thickness: 1.45 millimeters. Edge: plain. Mintage: 664,551,000, over 664,551,000. 664 million coins were made. Rare varieties: pointed 5 versus blunt 5. Not all 1985 pennies are the same. There are two important varieties. Blunt 5 variety, this is the more common version, where the top of the 5 in 1985 is rounded. Pointed 5 variety, this is the rare and valuable version, where the 5 has a sharp pointed top instead of a rounded one. Market value. How much is your 1985 penny worth? Now let's talk about how much these coins are worth in today's market. Blunt 5, common variety value, circulated condition, worn coins, 0.05 to 0.50 USD, extremely fine condition, 1 to 3 USD, uncirculated condition, MS 60 plus. $5 to $20 USD graded MS 65 plus by PCGS or NGC, $50 to $100 USD. Pointed 5, rare variety. Value: circulated condition, 1 to 10 US dollars. Extremely fine condition, 15 to 50 US dollars. Uncirculated condition, MS 60 plus, 100 to 250 USD. Graded MS 65 plus. Top condition, 500 to 1,500 plus USD. Fun fact: the pointed 5 variety is rare because it was likely an accidental mix of dyes used in the minting process. Collectors are willing to pay a high price for well-preserved examples. Error coins, even more valuable. Rare minting errors can make your 1985 Canadian penny worth even more. Here are some errors to look out for. Off-center strikes. Coins where the design is misaligned can be worth 50 to 300 US dollars. Double die errors. If the date or lettering appears doubled, your coin could be worth 100 to 500 US dollars. Planchet errors. If your coin is missing part of its plating or has a clipped edge, it could fetch 50 to 180 US dollars, 200 US dollars. Conclusion. So is your 1985 Canadian penny worth more than a cent? Yes. While most are still only worth face value, finding a pointed 5 variety or an error coin could mean a big payday. Check your collection. Do you have a 1985 penny with a pointed 5? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, the 1987 Canadian 1-cent coin. Could this small copper coin be worth a fortune? Let's explore its history, key varieties, and current market value in dollars. History and design. The Canadian 1-cent coin was in circulation from 1858 to 2012, when it was discontinued due to production costs exceeding its face value. The 1987 penny belongs to the final years before major changes to the coin's composition. Obverse, front design, features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine. This design had been in use since 1965 and was later replaced in 1990. The inscription reads, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. Reverse, back, design. Displays the classic maple leaves on a twig designed by George Kruger Gray. The word Canada is at the top, while the date 1987 appears at the bottom. No mint mark as it was produced at the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa. Specifications. Key details of the 1987 Canadian 1-cent coin. Composition: 98% copper, 0.5% tin, 1.5% zinc. Weight: 2.5 grams. Diameter: 19.05 millimeters. Thickness: 1.45 millimeters. Edge: plain. Mintage: 829,253,000, over 829 million minted. Market value: how much is your 1987 penny worth? Now, let's talk about how much these coins are worth in today's market. 1,987 Canadian 1-cent coin value. Circulated condition, worn coins, 0.01 to 0.1 USD, extremely fine condition, sharp details, no damage. 0.25 to $1 USD uncirculated condition, MS 60 plus. $3 to $10 USD graded MS 65 plus by PCGS or NGC, top condition. $50 to $150 USD fun. Fact: despite being common, well-preserved uncirculated coins can fetch high prices among collectors, especially those graded MS 65 plus. Error coins, rare and valuable. Some 1987 pennies have minting errors, making them even more valuable. Here are a few rare errors to look for. Off-center strikes. Coins where the design is misaligned can be worth $50 to $300 US. Double die errors. If the date or is misprinted, the coin can be worth a significant amount of money, lettering appears doubled. Your coin could be worth $100 to $500 US. Planchet errors. If your coin is missing part of its plating or has a clipped edge, it could fetch $50 to $180 US. $200 US. Conclusion. So, is your 1987 Canadian penny worth more than a cent? Most are still common, but if you have an uncirculated coin or one with an error, it could be worth big money. Check your collection. Do you have a rare 1987 penny? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, the 1981 Canadian 1-cent coin. Could this little copper penny be worth more than just 1 cent? Stick around as we uncover its history, key details, errors, and market value in today's dollars. History and design. The Canadian 1-cent coin has a rich history, dating back to 1858. The 1981 penny belongs to a period when Canada was still producing coins with a high copper content, making them valuable to collectors and metal investors. Obverse, front. Design features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine. This portrait was used on Canadian pennies from 1965 to 1989. The inscription reads, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. Reverse, back. Design displays the famous maple leaves on a twig, designed by George Kruger Gray. The word Canada appears above, while the date 1981 is below. No mint mark, as it was minted at the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa. Specifications. Key details of the 1981 Canadian 1-cent coin. Composition: 98% copper, 0.5% tin, 1.5% zinc. Weight: 3.24 grams. Diameter: 19.05 millimeters. Thickness: 1.45 millimeters. Edge: plain. Mintage: 749,102,000, over 749 million minted. Did you know? The 1981 penny is one of the last Canadian cents to contain nearly pure copper. In 1982, Canada switched to a lighter zinc composition. Market value. How much is your 1981 penny worth? So, how much can you sell your 1981 Canadian 1-cent coin for? Let's look at the market value. 1981. Canadian 1-cent coin value. Circulated condition. Worn coins. 0.01 to 0.05 USD extremely fine condition. Sharp details, no major wear. 0.1 to 0.5 USD Yo 50 USD uncirculated condition, MS60 plus, $1, $5 USD graded MS65 plus by PCGS or NGC, top condition, $50, $100 USD. Tip: if your 1981 penny has full luster and no scratches, it could be worth a premium price among collectors. Error coins, rare and valuable. Some 1981 Canadian pennies contain minting errors, which can significantly increase their value. Here are some to watch out for. Double die obverse, DDO. If Queen Elizabeth II's face or the lettering appears doubled, your coin could be worth $50 to $300 USD. Off-center strikes. Coins that were misaligned during minting can be worth $20 to $150 USD, depending on how dramatic the shift is. Broad strike error. A coin struck without a collar, making it slightly larger than normal, can be worth $50 to $200 US. Conclusion. So is your 1981 Canadian 1-cent coin worth more than a penny? While most are still common, if you have an uncirculated coin or a rare error, you could have a valuable collector's item on your hands. Check your collection. Do you have a rare 1981 penny? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, the 2008 Canada 25-cent coin, a stunning piece of modern Canadian coinage that reflects the country's cultural and natural heritage. Whether you're a numismatist or someone intrigued by Canadian currency, the 2008 quarter holds a timeless appeal for everyone. Starting with the obverse, the coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt. This depiction of the Queen, introduced in 2003, stands out because it portrays her without a crown, symbolizing a more approachable and contemporary monarchy. Surrounding the effigy are the inscriptions Elizabeth II, D.G. Regina, by the grace of God, Queen, and the mint year, 2008. This design is not only elegant, but also a testament to Canada's respect for tradition and modern representation. Moving to the reverse, we see the iconic caribou design by Emmanuel Hahn, a hallmark of Canada's 25-cent coin since 1937. The caribou, with its intricately detailed antlers, represents Canada's wildlife and rugged wilderness. Above the caribou is the word Canada, while below it, the denomination 25 cents is clearly inscribed. The simplicity and elegance of this design have made it a favorite among collectors for decades. The technical details of the 2008 quarter are equally fascinating. This coin was minted using nickel-plated steel, which consists of 94% steel, 3.8% copper, and 2.2% nickel plating. It has a diameter of 23.88 millimeters, a thickness of 1.58 millimeters, and a weight of 4.4 grams. Its reeded edge not only adds a touch of sophistication, but also ensures tactile recognition. In terms of mintage, the Royal Canadian Mint produced millions of these coins for general circulation. While the exact number varies, the 2008 quarter is widely available in circulation today. However, collectors often hunt for coins in mint state condition, MS65 or higher, or those with rare errors or varieties. Common circulation coins are usually worth their face value of 25 cents Canadian dollars, but uncirculated coins or those with exceptional luster can be valued between $2 and $10 US. Coins with errors, such as die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes, are particularly sought after and can fetch significantly higher prices, sometimes exceeding $50 to $100 US, depending on the rarity of the error. The 2008 Canada 25-cent coin is a beautiful example of Canadian artistry and functionality in coin design. Whether you're appreciating the caribou's elegant silhouette, marveling at the fine details of the Queen's portrait, or hunting for rare varieties, this coin embodies the pride and history of Canada. Next up, the 2001 Canada 25-cent coin, a piece that showcases not just the rich tradition of Canadian coinage, but also the innovative spirit of the nation. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about this particular quarter, the 2001 edition holds a unique place in Canadian numismatics. Let's begin with the obverse, which features the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the renowned Canadian artist Dora de Pedery Hunt. This effigy, first introduced in 1990, marked a significant shift in Canadian coinage, as it was the first time a Canadian artist's design was used for the Queen's portrait. Surrounding her image are the inscriptions, Elizabeth II, D.G. Regina, by the grace of God, Queen, and the year 2001. The simplicity of the design exudes a timeless elegance and underscores the strong ties between Canada and the monarchy. The reverse of the coin is equally captivating. Like other standard quarters, it features the iconic caribou design created by Emmanuel Hahn. The caribou, an enduring symbol of Canada's wilderness, reflects the nation's deep connection to its natural heritage. Above the caribou, you'll find the inscription Canada, while below, the denomination 25 cents is prominently displayed. This design has been a staple of Canadian 25-cent coins since 1937, making it a beloved symbol of the country's coinage tradition. The technical specifications of the 2001 quarter are also noteworthy. This coin was minted with a composition of nickel-plated steel, featuring a steel core with layers of copper and nickel. It has a diameter of 23.88 millimeters, a thickness of 1.58 millimeters, and a weight of 4.4 grams. Its reeded edge not only enhances its tactile feel, but also serves as an anti-counterfeiting measure. Now, let's talk about the mintage and value of this coin. In 2001, the Royal Canadian Mint produced millions of quarters for circulation, making the standard version relatively common. Circulated coins are typically worth their face value of 25 cents Canadian dollars. However, collectors often seek out coins in mint state condition, MS 65 or higher, which can range in value from 2 to 10 US dollars, depending on their condition and luster. Additionally, quarters from this year that feature errors or varieties, such as die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes, are highly prized by collectors. Such coins can command significantly higher prices, with some rare errors fetching upwards of 50 to 100 US dollars at auction. The 2001 Canada 25-cent coin is a wonderful blend of tradition and modernity. Its timeless design, combined with its durability and historical significance, makes it a cherished piece among collectors and everyday Canadians alike. Whether you're admiring its intricate details, searching for rare varieties, or simply adding it to your collection, this coin is a reminder of Canada's rich cultural and natural heritage. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of Canadian coinage. If you enjoyed this exploration of the 2001 quarter, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more numismatic stories and insights. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your coin discoveries always be valuable.